I personally am going to dabble a little bit in both markets. I mentioned, the starting strokes. I don't think you can go lower than Sam Burns really to have a true realistic chance. And now with Zalatoris out of that equation, luckily I got a lot of my bets in before Zalatoris withdrew. I haven't looked yet, but I'm going to imagine those odds have dropped on those top 4 or 5 guys because of that. So hopefully I'm sitting with a better ticket than you can get as of now. Xander Schauffele, though, was one that I circled. I mean, he's just been playing great for a while. He had a very good chance to win again last week. He ultimately settled tied for third, but listen, he's been red hot, and we talked about how he hadn't won in quite some time, but he finally broke that, winning back-to-back tournaments just a couple months ago. I'm looking right now, so I actually got 8-1 plus 800 Monday evening. He is plus 650 right now, so we definitely dropped and lost a little value there. But if you're going to play anybody from those top or those starting stroke positions, I still think he's my favorite play as far as providing a little value. He does start 4 shots, so he's got some ground to make up, but his consistency has been very, very good. He's been nearly unflappable. His lone poor start, he finished tied for 57th at the FedEx St Jude. Otherwise, he's finished no worse than tied for 9 of his last 10 starts with 2 wins, as I already mentioned, the Travelers and the Scottish Open. His history here, Andy, as you know, is just no joke. His worst finish in 5 career starts, tie for 7th. Granted, it's always a field of just 30, but still, tie for 7th is his worst. He won the event 2017 right before the addition of the stroke, so he didn't end up winning the FedexCup, but he also won the event in 2020. He was the low guy without starting strokes, and so, of course, he won it again, but he didn't win the FedexCup. So he's got a great history at this course. He loves the place, always plays well here. I think he can, of the guys that are behind Scheffler this week, I think he's got decent value to try to make up that deficit. So I like Xander Schauffele, Andy, as my favorite guy in the starting stroke